Honey, can you go check the mail? What about the female? Male energy, female energy. What does it mean? What does it look like? Why does it matter? Because your freedom is at stake. We talk about male energy, female energy, both, neither, separate. Let's first talk about the science of male and female of the bodies. In the human kingdom, as well as the animal kingdom, there are male and female people, beings, creatures. Now, do we define ourselves as male or female by our genitalia? What's between our legs? What's here? Or what amount of hair somebody has? Females have less hair than the males, usually. Maybe you don't feel either. Maybe there are some out there who are trans who feel both, who feel trapped in their body, that they're more female, they're more male. Whoever you are, we'll get it addressed. In my world, I see males and females somehow, at times, behaving differently. But I'm going to say something unpopular. That as much as I support whatever gender you're going through, when did it become such a buzzword to be uncool or unfamiliar or unloving to the body that you have? What defines us as men or female, or a man or a woman? Anyway, I think the key first is unlocking and really releasing, what does that mean to be a man? What does it mean to be a woman? And this is not something that's a new topic. It's been addressed from aeons and aeons ago. My example, my hero, Joan of Arc. If you can't see it, Joan of Arc, she changed the course of history. And she did something that was seen as blasphemous by some at the time. She wore men's clothing, dressed up as a knight for many reasons. One of them was to protect her own safety. Maybe she was taken more seriously because of the form that she appeared in. There are many reasons why she did it. But she changed and challenged the status quo. So you want to really look at a rebel, you want to think something that's happened, you can thank Joan of Arc. Thank you. Yeah, she's amazing. To me. The point is that our definitions of gender change throughout history. For example, pink used to be seen as a masculine color back in the day. Now, while it's not my favorite color, I've addressed this in other topics, I still have learned to appreciate it as well. But is that because of the programming I was raised on? I don't think so, but maybe. Blue is for boys, pink is for girls. What a bunch of nonsense. Colors are for colors. Is the blue sky for men? Is the blue sky for women? What a bunch of baloney. It's not necessarily true. So if we can get rid of the programming of what it means to me, a man or a woman. A man provides, a woman is at home, a woman is at work, a woman is vulnerable, a man isn't. Stop making excuses for why you are the way you are. I will say there may be some hormonal differences from a man and a woman. Hey, a man does not get a period every month. Some say they do. I don't know. A woman does. There's a physical difference. Would you be moody if you're bleeding? Man or woman? That's a question I always ask yourself. Is love masculine or is love feminine? Some will say, well, it's feminine. It's emotions. What kind of horse manure is that? No, it is not. Is a tree a tree? A tree masculine or feminine? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the way we behave. Part of the reason people behave the way they do is because of what they've been told. And the more we allow ourselves to listen to these paradigms and ways of being or ways of expressing, then that's the more we will go. And the more that we continue to focus on this whole conversation of, well, you know, women's liberation, or men are attacked, or men are, your rights matter too, and they all matter. People matter. Can we just say people matter? There was a time where I worked with somebody who came in who was a customer, who was, we weren't sure if was transgender or not, and was very much about their gender. And the way I dealt with it, instead of saying, hello, sir, or hello, ma'am, I just said, hello, hello, let's leave the gender out of it. Hi. That's it. Now, I can understand sometimes it can be confusing, no disrespect, if somebody is addressed and identifies as being a man who's pregnant. I have to be honest, you kind of have lost me sometimes with that. But if you want to call yourself whatever name you want, masculine, women, or call yourself unilateral, you call yourself, I'm magical gender. Does it really matter, these words that we create? So I want you to think about, what does it mean? What defines your masculinity or femininity? Is it your testosterone, your estrogen, that you wear makeup, that you don't wear makeup, that you don't wear a dress, you wear a skirt, you wear pants, you behave this way, you're the caregiver, you're the protector, you're whatever that is. And the more we can laugh at it all, then we free ourselves and we free our nation. And we decide that we are people. That's it. Human beings. I mean, in this day and age, you can be a man, woman, you can get a change done, you can be whatever you want to be. But I think you're a little more than just your physical body, from my perspective. And yes, you may want to express in a certain way, and I'm not here to tell you how to be, because you're not going to listen to what I think or feel based on what your gender roles you think you have to play. See if you can go without saying he, she, her, him, I. You know, stop acting like a little girl. That one really gets to me. Like, you're a bunch of little girls. Like, what does that mean? It's, again, society. I want to put this like right across the screen. Society. So if we can laugh at society's programming, even if some of it may seem positive or negative or neutral, go nameless. There's androgyny. I'm not man, I'm not woman, I'm not trying to be either, I just am. So with that, I wish you freedom in behaving however you want to behave, and not thinking of it as man, woman, but simply what you feel like doing.